Hey guys, what is up? Slappy here, playing some more Creativerse on the Project Singularity Creativerse server. And, oh man, getting a touch of lag. Getting bouncing animals. Let's create this soccer stadium today. That is the goal. We have a functional soccer field. We gotta clean up some of the mechanics and blah blah blah. But today I want to get a stadium. I want to get a stadium in here. So, first things first, I think laying out where stuff is going to be. So we're going to have an entryway somewhere over on this side. It's going to be kind of an open face thing. If you guys have ever seen a picture of like where the Toronto FC play, kind of something like that. I don't know why you would. It's not like an amazing field, BMO field. It's nice. It's not. Anyway, basically we're going to have seats on this side so that you get kind of this view on the other side, which I think is better than looking back this direction. But anyway, what do we need? We need some dressing rooms. So what I'm thinking to do is sort of build up this area down here. We're going to have a player's entrance, you know, quote unquote, a player's entrance. And then when you go through that, we're going to have like a dressing room for each team, whatever. Probably a couple chests if you want to put your stuff away or whatever. And then we're going to build on top of that, we're going to put like seating. So first things first, I think is just to lay it out and yeah, pick a floor design, that sort of thing. I think I want it to be where the dressing rooms are and stuff. I want it to be kind of lush. I also think using the colored stuff. So we have a few different, we could use the blue concrete or we can use blue adobe if we can find it. Speaking of finding it, actually, give me just a second here because Walden said, well, I'll do that in a second. Walden said there's a few new recipes that I might be missing, which is kind of interesting. But anywho, not important at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to just sort of lay it out. I think I want to have them like color coded. And then I kind of want you to enter maybe like back here, like one side per team. And then like you kind of meet on the pressure plates. I might even move these like over one so that like the exit from the locker room sort of like around here. And you kind of come out, you see the person, you stand, and then you enter. I think that'd be cool. We also have to set up the exit and all that stuff. But let's just get the dressing rooms in first. I guess I kind of skimmed over that last part. I always just like showing spawn though, because it's so lovely. The lag is a little bit less without all the animals, but it's still a touch laggy, so I don't know. I still think it might be the lamps, but I'm not sure. Get to see the bank, the tower. Up here, Walden has this room where he basically just builds stuff and finds stuff. He's the only one that really contributes to it. But he has all kinds of armor that you can come and, take. But let's see. He said he had some recipes that we might not have. And I really just want the adobe stuff. Yeah. Blue adobe wall. We have the red wall. Do we? We have the red wall. We don't have the yellow wall. You can see he just he puts all his stuff in here, and it's super cool. Big shout out to Walden. We don't have that one either, or this one. He said I was allowed to come take them. But anyway, so now we can use the adobe wall or the concrete. I'm gonna try both of them for the colors for like the different teams, and I think we're gonna do the stands like one section for each. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have sort of a blue team side and a red team side. I think that'll be kind of cool. And we're going to try and stick with sort of the stone theme too. But anyway, spawn. So pretty. Such a pretty place. I'd show you guys the colors. So here they are. So this is the concrete adobe wall. The other thing to consider when choosing these is that, where's all my stuff set up? Over here. Not the forge, the other one. With the, oh my goodness. With the adobe, we can actually make slabs and slopes, which I think gives it the edge. We can also make the stairs, which I think we'll probably use for the seating or something. But looking at it, it's sort of, I kind of like the texture of this more. Like, I like the texture, but I don't like the color of this as much, and we don't have the options to use it, right? No, I don't see it anywhere. No, it's down here. So I think we're going to go with the adobe just for sheer versatility. Versatility. Wow, that's not even a freaking word. Come on, man. I'm operating on like zero sleep right now. I was on a bus all night last night. Ugh. But yeah, so we're going to go with the adobe wall. These are going to be our two colors. And then I guess the next thing to see is how they work with like stone. Like fine. That's fine. It kind of looks like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but it's fine. So, I think the next thing to do... I'm just going to take some of these out for right now. And just to have a way in. Okay, wait. We need to get a Pigsy up. We also need to make a way to get Pigsies in here. This is blue side. Okay, so this side's blue, that side's... What's happening right now? I didn't pick those up. So you can't pick up things. You can take things away from a wall that's using these, but you can't pick them up? Is that what I'm hearing? No, now we're at 7. Okay, that one let me pick it up, but this one didn't. We got an extra iron bar there. We were at 6 before. I guess we found a duplication glitch. There's 1. We're at 8 now. Is it going to go back, though? Yeah, and we're still at 8. There we go. Duplication glitch, guys. You can use the block phasers to make extra blocks. That would actually be... I'm going to use that to do some Lumite walls or something. Anyway, this side was blue, yeah? Yeah. I'm thinking I might even throw in some of the concrete just to kind of add accents. But I think what I want to do is design sort of the face of this place now. I'm thinking what we're going to do is have an entryway at this level, just because it'll be easier than terraforming everything. We'll have an entryway at this level, and we'll have like entrances on either side that go to a sort of a center point that you can go to either dressing room. Yeah, I also want somewhere we can do like a leaderboard, because if people actually like this game, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have a little leaderboard room. Anyway, I got a bunch of building to do, and I'm just screwing around here, but I thought I'd show you guys the colors because it's kind of cool. I think the blues could play next to each other. The only thing I don't like is if we do this like mixing the colors thing, I think the reds don't really go together. You know what I mean? Like these two, I don't really see going together. This one's kind of orangey, this one's kind of pinky. Whereas these two, I'm like, yeah, that kind of works. So that's my only hesitation using like both of them. But I'll play with stuff. But yeah, duplication glitch, interesting. Okay, thought I'd show you guys a bit of progress. So, let's just sort of see it from a distance. So the pathway will come up from spawn over here. And this is sort of what you'll walk in on, but there'll be like stands on this side. I'll probably do something around the outside, maybe grow some trees or, you know, something, maybe some landscaping. I don't know, something around the outside. But yeah, basically there's going to be 2 pathways up. Ignore basically this staircase and everything up here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I want to get this bottom part done, you know, now. But basically you're going to be coming down here. You go to your team's side. There'll be some chests, maybe a bed, you know, just to sleep away the night or something. But yeah, that's basically going to be it. And then you can kind of come out on this side. You stand on your pressure plate. You get ready to go. And bam, you're in. You're going. You're fighting. Or, no, soccer. Soccer. You don't fight in soccer. You can. That'd be kind of... Might make it more exciting. But, anywho, I'm just going to borrow some stairs from up here. So, it's going to be something like this. I'm kind of following the natural terrain a touch. Just to kind of take down the terraforming time. But yeah, you'll basically walk down. You go to your side. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm just going to finish up this bottom part. We're not going to worry too much about how it looks other than like inside the rooms at the moment, just because once you build on top of it, you can kind of figure that out. So yeah, just a bit, oh my goodness, my words today just don't make any sense. Just a bit more building, I guess. But I think it's going to be cool. So like this is going to be kind of your view. Imagine this a little closer, this height, and then kind of going down. But I really love this canyon in the background. You can kind of see the edge of the spaceship there. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. I might even replace this top with glass, but I think you'll be able to see fine. But yeah, I'm going to build dressing rooms, and then I think I might take a stab at making our timer / our exit thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. Wow, hello there, and welcome back. I got some shredded leaves. I'm pumped up. I rarely get to make beds in this game, and I get to make 2 colored beds. Boom, 1. Boom, the other one. Also, Can I nail this? Oh, no. You can get this weird, like, double jump on a bed. Nope. There we go. You don't take fall damage if you land on the bed. Anyway, so this is it. There's some tweaking that can be done. It's pretty basic, but that's what I wanted. So obviously this is all going to be blocked. We're going to do something in the front, maybe like some stands or something. Like in these spots here, we're going to do, I'm thinking maybe some like colors. I kind of want to do maybe like little pieces of artwork that sort of symbolize the team, like a little logo for the team, which we actually have lots of options with, because with the Adobe wall, you can do stairs, slabs, slopes. So we can actually do hopefully some kind of cool like team logos. I'm getting way too into this build. I realize I said it was going to be a really short, easy build because I want to play with the new mechanics, but I'm into it now. It's too late. It's over. I'm into it. So yeah, this is these are the ones. I haven't put doors on them yet, but this is what they look like. They're pretty barren. I didn't want them to be like crazy, you know, convoluted. They have a lot of doors for no real reason, but yeah, you can come out here, you stand, you enter. I think it's cool. The other thing I want to add is I want to put a switch. I'm thinking maybe right here. We're going to have a lever, and when you switch the lever, it's basically going to make it so that the timer starts like for the exit gate. So there's going to be like a lever here that you switch, and that's going to start some sort of timer for the exit gate. So you can leave this game. Anyway, if we got 2 there. Yeah, this duplication glitch is very real. So if you take blocks from the block phasers, you keep, like, those will get back eventually. I think. Yeah, there they go. So they're back, but I got to keep the ones I took. I've been experimenting with it a bit, and it does work. I had the block phasers working with, like, the concrete blocks. Not that I wanted to cheat in concrete blocks, but something to think about. Anyway, so yeah, there'll be an exit over here or something. The other thing I was thinking is maybe we want a scoreboard. Maybe we want a scoreboard. The only thing is I can't figure out how to do a counting machine. So maybe that's something I'll experiment with this weekend or something. But anywho, so yeah, there's probably going to be a lever. The other thing we need is a lever inside the game to power the mob spawner to get these guys up. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is when they end up, I'm going to make the net so that they just fall down into some sort of pit. Because basically, you're not supposed to be in the net. If you end up in the net, I'll put some ladders on the side. But, like, you want the pigsies out of here so you can spawn in a new one, right? So, like, when this goes through the sensor, if I hit it through, I want it to just, like, fall into a pit. So that it's sort of over with. Maybe some, like, lava at the bottom of the pit. I'm not sure if they die to lava. There's a few things I have to still test with this. But essentially, I just wanted to show you guys the dressing room. I think next I want to put in the lever and do the exit thing, the delay gates and whatnot. But yeah, so it's pretty simple build. I told you guys I want to go with the stone vibe. I think it's good though. I think it's cool. I like how it feels. I've been talking too long. I'm gonna try and do some sort of exit mechanic, but yeah, basically there's gonna be a lever to start it in here, and I think it'll be cool. I'm thinking like 2 to 3 minutes for it. But yeah. Alright, couple problem-solving questions I want to ask you guys about. Here's my issue. Couple things. Don't worry about this yet. The aesthetics will come after the machinery, I think. So we go in here, everything's fine, blah, blah. I put a few chests, small chest next to a bed, big chest, whatever. I might do some shelving. I'm going to worry about the aesthetics of this room after. I kind of wanted to try putting, like, you know the locker room stalls they have? I kind of wanted to try doing one over there. Not important. What is important is, so right now this is hooked up, so you can see it. It will make this thing, blah, blah, blah. I can change the delay. That's not the issue at the moment. The issue is you have to turn it off to get it to disappear. Yeah. So I'm a bit torn because I don't want to use more pressure plates. And I tried outputting the signal from the logic gate we have hooked up to these pressure plates, and it didn't work. Like, why are these guys spawning down here? I'm so annoyed with these guys spawning down here. This logic gate here. Well, actually, maybe if let's Let's just run with it. I tried doing it, shit. I tried doing it, like with writing it myself. I didn't actually try just doing it like this. So this is where I want it to receive. Okay, now it might actually work. I was about to be like, how do I do this? But it might actually work now. So I have to put something down on this pressure plate. Let's put some switches, I suppose. Let's stand on this one. So this disappears. Yeah, that one didn't. This is the issue I've been having. It doesn't seem to, like, send the signal, but then the switch is an issue because you kind of have to, like, leave it on so that it activates. But then it doesn't close the thing behind it. So I was wondering if you guys knew a way around that, I guess. A better system than the one I have, I suppose, would be what I'm talking about. Anyways, the other thing I want to ask you guys about is to spawn a Pigsy. Right now I have it hooked up to this. It'll spawn one, boom, bam, boom. Yay, all happy and joyful, you score, whatever. The issue I have is somebody's going to have to come over here and switch it. So what I want to ask you guys is, what would be a better solution? One thought I had was to put a switch right here. So you'd flip this, it would pop up. That's okay, except I'm worried that you might hit it. So like you press left click to move these guys, right? But I'm worried you might catch the edge of this and left click and pick it up, which kind of sucks. So yeah, basically that's what I'm wondering. If you guys have a better solution to this problem I'm currently having. Swear, I don't want to put pressure plates because you both might hit them and then it'll pop up. One thing we could do is maybe put a delay timer so that you have to stand on the pressure plate for like 2 seconds to get it to pop up. That's sort of my current leading theory, but I was wondering if you guys had any better ideas for how to spawn the Pigsies that's in a fair way to each person, I guess. Because right now, if you have to go switch this, it pops up and then you have a little bit of time. It might wander towards a person, whatever. So let me know if you have any ideas for that. Yeah. A few different mechanical things that I have to work out still. But anyway, that's about it for me today. It may not look like a ton of progress, but it really was. It was a, you know, an hour of building. I know it seems ridiculous because I didn't do a ton, but it was like an hour of building and some things. We have a pretty good start here. So basically what I think is going to happen here is these two sides. So this is probably going to come out a couple more blocks, maybe 2 or 3 more blocks, and then go up. And then the center portion, we're actually going to leave like down at this level. I think we're going to bring it in one. Oh no, that's the roof. Okay, so it's going to be at this level. But what I want is kind of like a box here. But yeah, so these sides are going to slope up in like normal stands. And then this section is going to be like a box here to view. I think it's going to be cool. It'll make more sense afterwards. But yeah, it'll be kind of cool. I'm curious to get your guys' feedback though, see if you like the locker rooms, see if you like the design I went with. I went with the solid blocks, not the slabs on top, but I think it feels good in here. What I think I'm going to do is hook up the sensor to trap doors so that the Pigsy comes in here, it'll be like 2 seconds, you can recognize it's a goal, and then it drops down. But if you guys have an idea for how I could do a scoreboard, let me know. I kind of want this to be a bit more of a technical project, which I guess it is turning into. So next time we're going to tackle, I want to read your comments first, but I want to tackle how to get the Pigsy to pop up. That's fair to each players. I want to do some sort of scoreboard system. It might even be a way to, like, we could hook up a switch and you flick it when you score or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, if you have any idea for scoreboard, for this thing, for a better exit strategy that doesn't involve pressure plates, I don't want to use more pressure plates because I don't like the way they look. But yeah. So anyway, the last thing I wanted to do today before I officially say goodbye is these loot spawners. I said I didn't really know how they worked. I thought they were a bit OP. A bunch of people have since told me how they work. Do I have one in here? No. That's strange. How do I make it? Loot spawner. I need iron slabs. Do I have iron slabs? I know I have iron somewhere. Well, just let me grab one and then I'll play with it. One downside of having all these projects, you just have stuff everywhere. But you know, I think having multiple projects, you kind of, it allows you to be like free and creative. You know, I feel if I'm working on one thing for too long, I feel kind of just like, all right, let's burn through this. But having multiple things going, I'm pumped up about the soccer field. I'm really enjoying it. The new update's awesome, and then we'll come back to working on the museum, which is just, it's cool, man. I like this place. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do that. So apparently you press F on this. Yeah, you got an inventory, so it can hold 20 blocks. Let's just put in 20 things. So you have to put in your own loot to work these things, so they're not overpowered. So let's do the diamond chest, and we'll connect these up. So yeah, you have to put in your own loot by pressing F on these things. Same with the mob spawner. The mobs that you kill won't have loot unless you give them loot. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, pops up a chest. There's all my stuff. The other thing I wanted to try real fast is if I put this down here. I assume it works the same way as the mob spawner, where it'll put it up on top of the block. So let's just try that really fast. Like that, and then we'll press F. Let's give it 6 switches. Yeah, so it popped up on top of the block. I want to go down, let's go down like 2 blocks further. Let's go down 2 blocks further, put this down, let's call it inputs, bloop. Let's make it, an obsidian chest, sure. And we need to give it something to give us. Let's go with the beacon, and let's get out of here. Just kind of want to experiment a touch with it. So yeah, it'll go through quite a few blocks, actually, so you can bury these quite deep, I assume. I'd guess probably 8 to 10 blocks. I don't feel like testing it crazy high right now, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Let's get out of a hole. I don't want to end it like this. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I asked a few questions for help because I'm just curious. The machinery stuff is not something I'm great at, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are. So just curious about some answers. Really enjoying it. We'll be back to this project soon. Wow, that... Okay. Not what I expected to happen when I pressed O. I wanted to go to third person. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Creativerse, and I'll catch you guys later. Ciao!